Okay, man. I just want to post something right now and get a clear understanding because I know everybody else saw The Last Dance, right? The Michael Jordan I think it was a four-part series, right? That's recently been aired. Okay, y'all seen what the Bulls have went through to win a championships, right? We've seen this. Now somebody posted this, I think on the 22nd. This might have been like a week ago, right? On April 22nd. And it says, and they use the Black Mama's account, which I don't know why the Black Mama's account should be done. I don't want to see that again. Unless Vanessa Bryant is posted in honor of her husband, that account should not be used. So whoever is in charge of the Black Mama's account, they need to shut that down because Kobe Bryant would never approve of this list, right? As you can see at the top, man, look at these Lakers, right? You got Magic Johnson. All right, the question is, it says, which all-time wins a 7-game series, Lakers or Bulls? Okay? And on the top, okay, you got Magic and Kobe. That makes sense. You got LeBron James, AD with Shaquille O'Neal. Now, I want y'all to pretty much, I want y'all to first of all name what's wrong with this list, right? What's wrong with this list? Because I'm getting ready to tell you, right? Look at the Bulls players, right? Now, at the bottom are all-time Bulls players. These players all have records on the Chicago Bulls that are all time for their history, right? These are the greatest players in a franchise, right? Derrick Rose, again, 2011 MVP, right? Went to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Miami Heat. Again, for 2 years, I think 2011 and 2012, this guy was the best point guard before the injury. Before he got injured against the 76ers in that first round of the 2011-2012 season, he was the best point guard. Again, this was before Steph Curry emerged, right? This dude had already passed up Chris Paul and Darren Williams as the best point guard in the league, right? Yeah, of course he's not better than Fish and Parker because they got rings, but he was even better than Russell Westbrook. Again, we all know about these three, right? Again, these three deserve no introduction. We know how good these three are, right? And right here you have Artis Gilmore, 7'2", 240 pounds. Now this brother here was no jive turkey on the basketball court at all. This guy is the best center the Bulls have actually had. He holds an all-time record for best stats as a center as a Chicago Bull. Like I said, Lonely, Cartwright, Wellington, and even Oakley don't even have the stats this guy has. Okay? The points and numbers Artis Gilmore averages way better than the centers that Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman had on their run as champions, right? That's Artis Gilmore. Go look him up. Okay? Now, the problem with this Laker list here is that these two are not all-time Lakers. LeBron James nor Anthony Davis are not an all-time Laker. Okay? There were far better Lakers, such as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Robert Horry, Rick Fox, Trevor Ariza, Ron Artest, and even Paul Gasol. And Paul Gasol, who helped Kobe Bryant win 2 NBA championships in 2009 and 2010, right, would be better on that list than those two. First of all, man, Anthony Davis ain't even played a full season with the Lakers yet. This season ain't even over yet. Yeah, okay, we understand COVID-19 got everything on pause. We understand that, but this season not even over yet. See, people feel it because Anthony Davis and LeBron James paired up, they're the greatest duo of all time. They need to stop it, right? How they the greatest duo of all time and you couldn't even beat the Clippers twice? Kawhi Leonard and Paul George in the opening game of the season ran LeBron and AD off the court in the second half, and they beat them on Christmas. Okay? They just now defeated Paul George and Kawhi Leonard in March, but look how long it took them. And again, it's not even guaranteed that those two even get to the finals. Right? With the competition around them. Again, this is stupid. First of all, man, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. May God rest his soul. This man here would never have LeBron or AD on his all-time Laker list. Hell no. Even Shaq and Magic Johnson, they know better. First of all, Magic would not even prove that. Magic would have Worthy and Abdul-Jabbar on that list instead of Anthony Davis and LeBron. And even Shaq, right? Yeah, Shaq may have respect for LeBron because they've been teammates already. And Shaq speaks highly of LeBron, but come on now. Shaq would rather play with Robert Horry and Rick Fox than Anthony Davis and him. Again, this is Kobe Bryant who lost 6 NBA championships. Okay, you've been to finals 8 times and lost 6 NBA championships. If Kobe Bryant or even Jordan would have went to that finals 8 times, those guys would have won the majority of those championships. Kobe would have at least won 7 of them. Jordan would have won, if not all 8 of them. Okay? See, again, some of these Laker fans are pissed off. They mad as hell. They hating on Jordan. I'm just going to be very honest. And again, I got nothing against the Lakers organization. I don't hate the Lakers, even though I'm a Clipper fan and they're the rival. I don't hate them per se. I don't like the fact that LeBron is on there. Again, shouts out to Carcino for life because everything he said about LeBron is true. Okay, everything, man. LeBron going to Lakers confirms everything Carcino for life has been telling us. Because I would expect LeBron better had he stayed on the Cleveland Cavaliers or he would have stayed in Miami. Right? I would expect him better than that, right? But you had to go and go to the Lakers. And that's where this man screwed up doing it. Magic Johnson should never recruited LeBron to come to the Lakers. He was better off staying with Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram and just letting those two develop. You see what Brandon Ingram is now, right? Brandon Ingram is an all-star player for the first time in his career after leaving the Lakers, after leaving LeBron James. Okay? Now, Magic originally wanted to wait and sign AD this summer, right? Because 2020 would have been a year his contract would have been up with New Orleans. But Rob Pelinka went over this guy's head, right? He caused this guy to get fired, have him take the blame for LeBron tampering to get AD, right? And he have him take all the blame. Said Magic Johnson say, no, I'm out of here. But no, Magic Johnson wanted to be patient. Magic Johnson originally wanted Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, who they invested all that time in, and Josh Hart to develop, right, into a core team. Let that team make the playoffs before you bring in AD, which they could actually did last year, right? What screwed the Lakers up last year, you wanted to trade those guys, right? Ingram, Josh Hart, and Lonzo, they didn't want to play for the Lakers no more. That's what screwed everything up. After they find out they was going to trade them for Anthony Davis, they decided, no, we don't want to play no more. So that was screwed up the entire chemistry last year. Okay? Luke Walton could have made a playoff run had they left Anthony Davis alone until this summer. Okay? So you think I'm finna take LeBron James and AD over these two? And for one, let's get this out the way now. These three have never lost an NBA Finals at all in their careers, right? Dennis Rodman won a championship with the Bad Boy Pistons before he went to the Chicago Bulls. Because even before he was a Bull, he was a San Antonio Spur, right? But when he was on the Pistons, this guy beat the Bulls to get to the finals and beat the Lakers, right? We've seen this. This man has never lost an NBA championship. These two, okay, the greatest duo in NBA history. Again, these two guys are 6-time NBA champions, okay? And Scottie Pippen by himself proved that he didn't even need Michael Jordan, right? He proved that without Michael Jordan, he could get that team to the Eastern Conference Finals. Twice, Scottie Pippen has gotten this team out the second round as being the leader of the team. Because remember, when Michael Jordan retired in the 93 season, in 94-95, Scottie Pippen led his team to Eastern Conference Finals against Shaquille O'Neal's Orlando Magic, right? That was when I was 5 years old. This man here took the Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals without Jordan. And then after the 98 season, when Jordan retired for a second time, right? After beating the Utah Jazz in 98, right? When the whole team decided to break up, I think Phil Jackson left for the LA Lakers. I think Robin went to the Dallas Mavericks, and this guy here went to the Portland Trailblazers, along with Rasheed Wallace. He took the Portland Trailblazers to 7 games in the Western Conference Finals against Kobe Bryant and Shaq's Los Angeles Lakers. And by the way, Pippen was within a hair of winning that game. They almost won it. Okay? And even Kobe Bryant would have told you himself if he was live, that was one of the toughest playoff series he ever faced. Shaq could tell you that himself. The Portland Trailblazers with Scottie Pippen was one of the tough playoff series they ever played. Because they had to get through them just to get to the finals and play against the Indiana Pacers. Okay? And look what this picture says. Braun Posters, right? So again, somebody is a hardcore Laker fan that's mad that Michael Jordan is getting this documentary. They hate that. They don't like the fact that LeBron James, right, Kobe Bryant and Magic Johnson and Shaq are getting this documentary, which is a lie. Shaq, Kobe, and Magic Johnson each got documentaries, right? When Kobe Bryant passed away, they had that documentary out, right? And then you got the one he has on Showtime, right? Again, Magic Johnson got the Showtime, like he got documentaries too. He got 30 for 30s, right? Shaq do too, man. Even LeBron, first of all, LeBron James won the MVP in 2009. There was a whole movie dedicated to him that people all over the world, including Drake, saw in theaters. Drake made a theme song, right? Dedicated to LeBron James. I Want This Forever, right? That's dedicated to LeBron. When LeBron won the MVP in 2009, even though he lost to Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals, he had a whole movie dedicated to him like they did Tupac. Okay? But again, this man here, again, these three never lost an NBA championship. This man here is the GOAT for a reason. Okay? No, and then I got Laker fans. One guy in particular, I'm not gonna name names, right? Because I ain't no snitch. But one of my friends had the nerve to say that this Laker team here will sweep this Bulls team. Again, it's disrespect, right? They think Shaq gonna dominate with a man who's 7'2", right? Who's an inch taller than him, who's 240 pounds, meaning he has more speed than Shaq. They think if Magic Johnson gonna run over Derrick Rose, when you forget, all Derrick Rose have to do against Magic Johnson is run the pick and roll, right? Catch Magic Johnson the screen and run right past him. Derrick Rose before the injury was extremely fast. That guy was literally the fastest man in the league, faster than Monte Ellis, faster than Dwayne Wade, who started declining, right? Because even though Dwayne Wade won a championship with the Heat with LeBron and Bosh, he still had knee injuries. But again, nobody can catch Derrick Rose at all. And this is Derrick Rose who was dunking over big men, dunking over power forwards. Go look at Derrick Rose highlights, right? From his rookie year, right? All the way until when he won that MVP award. There's a song by Young God. I know it's a ridiculous name. It's an artist by Young God, but he made a song about Derrick Rose. Go look at Young God Derrick Rose, and it shows you the highlights of Derrick Rose, right? And Derrick Rose had a three-point shot, which Magic Johnson didn't have too much. Derrick Rose is already a better shooter than Magic. Yeah, Magic Johnson can do everything else for you, right? He has a Luka Doncic type build, but Derrick Rose, again, was eating up guys like Magic Johnson on the court. Because, again, he uses speed. He's a true point guard, right? We all know that Jordan would take down Kobe, even though, again, this would be a fair matchup. Again, Kobe Bryant basically copied Michael Jordan his entire career. Kobe Bryant became a carbon copy of this man. I would rather take the original. If LeBron has trouble against Kawhi Leonard, okay, this is Kawhi Leonard who beat LeBron for an NBA championship when he was 23 years old, right? A young 23-year-old Kawhi Leonard defeated LeBron James in 2014 in a rematch, okay? Yes, Ray Allen saved the Miami Heat against the because even then Kawhi Leonard had this guy beat technically in 2013, the year before, right? Ray Allen made that three-point shot, they saved him, right? And the Spurs gave up in Game 7 because again those Ginobili and Parker and Duncan were old men, but Kawhi Leonard was able to take that team back to the finals, right? With the same exact team they had lost to, right? With Danny Green, Tiago Splitter, DeJuan Blair, okay, and you had Patty Mills off the bench, right? That team went back to the finals, right? And then Kawhi Leonard shut LeBron James down. It was so bad that in Game 1, LeBron James had to be carried off the court, right? Two men had to carry LeBron James on their shoulders and carry him off the court because he was supposedly dehydrated, right? Again, Carson Flife will tell you about that series. So again, if this man will have a problem with Kawhi Leonard, who already this season beat him twice, right? We think he's going to do it against a Scottie Pippen, who is just as tall and big as Kawhi Leonard. Again, like I told you earlier, again, Scottie Pippen, even without Jordan, was good on his own. Okay, Scottie Pippen was phenomenal in his career and was a multi-time All-Star. Yeah, he might not have won an MVP award like LeBron did, but he's in an All-Star game just as many times, right? And then you got AD against Rodman. Now, this is Anthony Davis that when he fought against the Golden State Warriors, the first go around, right? When they first championship with Steve Kerr, that team was actually beatable, right? Now, I mean, y'all remind you, that same Warriors team lost to the Lob City Clippers the season before. And before then, they lost to the San Antonio Spurs, right? With the same core of Draymond Green, Steph Curry, right? Klay Thompson and Harrison Barnes and Andrew Bogut, all right? Now, in 2015, this dude had a hard time getting past Draymond Green and Harrison Barnes. Okay, if you think Draymond Green is a terrible dude, he's nothing compared to Dennis Rodman. Because see, Dennis Rodman gonna get in that ass. He gonna break you off, right? Dennis Rodman will literally block you on the court, right? If you go to the rim, he'll block Anthony Davis and then talk about this man's mama while he's at the free throw line. That's the type of person Dennis Rodman was, right? He'll break you down and expect you to fight him. Dennis Rodman wants you to swing on him and so he can say it's self-defense to swing back, right? Dennis Rodman was known for giving guys technical fouls. He's done this in the playoffs numerous times. We've seen this. Even against guys like even against the Bulls, when we play against the Bulls, right? This dude was beating up Scottie Pippen and Jordan, right? The second time, right? And he get on Reggie Miller's nerves, Patrick Ewing, right? Larry Johnson, Grandmama. This guy frustrated Larry Johnson in that final series, right? Again, in that Eastern Conference Finals, this dude, again, this guy here was a hog, man. I'm telling you, man, Dennis Rodman didn't care. He was crazy. Way worse than Draymond Green, right? Anthony Davis already can't take injuries, okay? This man Rodman came in the league where there was no foul calls like it is now, right? The referees wasn't calling foul calls like they was back in these time, right? Back in the 90s and 80s, oh no, man, this dude, people was getting away with a lot of stuff, okay? Back in Rodman's time, players were getting kneed, elbows, slapped in the face, all kinds of things shoved down the court. There's been numerous fights. There's more fights back in the 90s than it is today. And at least in Adam Silver's NBA reign. Okay? Anthony Davis would mentally break down guarding Rodman. Rodman would not allow this guy into the paint at all. Rodman would be in this guy's head, dude. Okay? Rodman would frustrate Anthony Davis like Kawhi did Giannis in that Eastern Conference Final Series last year. Y'all seen what Kawhi Leonard did to Giannis? He not only dunked on Giannis and made a highlight film, right? This dude had Giannis scared to go to the paint. That's what Rodman would do to AD. Rodman would mentally destroy this dude. And physically, too. Rodman would out-muscle Anthony Davis. Literally, man. Right? Anthony Davis would not survive in the 1990s going head up with this guy here. Hell no. And that's what Shaq. The problem with Shaq, he can't hit free throws. Artis Gilmore is already the better player because he can hit free throws. Okay? Already, Artis Gilmore has this guy at an advantage. Again, good as Shaq was, and as dominant Shaq was, again, he's one of my favorite centers of all time. I love me some Diesel. But the problem with Shaq, and this is why the term Hack-a-Shaq came from, right? Because Team knew when they play against the Lakers, whether it be in a playoff series or the finals, all you gotta do is know that when Shaq gets to the free throw line, again, there's literally like a 90% chance he'll miss both of his free throws. Okay? Shaq would make one free throw out of 37 attempts to the line. That was Shaq's average. He was not the best free throw shooter at all. Yeah, every now and then Shaq would go 2 for 2, but that's rare. Right? In Kobe Bryant's time, he knew that the only way teams can beat them is if Shaq misses his free throws. Like, for example, when the 2003 Spurs, which nobody talks about, right? 2K don't even put them on the all-time list, right? How David Robinson was able to beat Shaq, how the Spurs was able to get past the Lakers was getting Shaq to miss at the free throw line. Same thing with the 76ers, right? Hack-a-Shaq. When Allen Iverson faced against the Lakers, him and Larry Brown would tell the team to hack Shaq to the line, get the rebound, and try to get Allen Iverson to make a three-point shot to try to tie the game. Right? So teams knew one of the key pieces of beating Phil Jackson's Lakers is getting Shaq to putting Shaq at the foul line and making him miss. Lakers, if the game came down to Lakers having to win through Shaq free throws, they were going to lose. Okay? Again, already, and I've said this before, I think in another video, the Bulls, most of these guys here are all free throw shooters, including Rodman. Rodman was a free throw shooter. Okay? That's one thing about Rodman. Rodman may not be able to hit a three-point shot. He may not have the best perimeter. But one thing Rodman will do is he'll get his dunk in, and he'll at least make one for one, if not 2 for 2 at the free throw line. So again, man, how is this Laker team gonna beat this Bulls team? And I understand a lot of my friends, especially on Facebook, Instagram, are Laker fans. I get that, because there's not too many Bulls fans out here, right? Except for my cousin Dijon McGriffey, right? Shouts out to him, and then my Chicago fam, the Davises, right? My cousins William and Guy Davis, what we call William Bill, but Bill and Guy Davis, right? My cousin Patrick Scott, my cousin Pat, right? My aunt Diane, Pearl, all of them are on like my whole Chicago fam, right? Because I have quite a few of my cousins in Chicago, and some of them are the Davises, right? Now I don't know if me and Carcino for life would be related. We may be blood, who knows? But again, the Davis is on my cousin Bill and Guy's side of the family, right? Their father was a Davis. But anyways, but I digress. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm taking Bulls. I'm taking Bulls in 6. Only because, again, these two here are not mentally the best. LeBron and AD have broken down. And remember, this is Anthony Davis, who still to this day have not become an MVP. Neither has got the team out the second round. This guy lost to the Warriors twice in his playoff career as a Pelican, right? The first time, okay, you got swept. I believe they got swept by the by the words. They didn't win a single game, right? They got ran off the court completely. The second time, right, you had Rajon Rondo. They only managed to win, I think, one game out that series. Maybe two, but again, they lost. And both times, Draymond Green was guarding Anthony Davis, and he had no response for Draymond Green. Both times. Okay? KD actually took this guy to school, right? When he played him. So again, with these two alone, because again, I don't got to explain much about Magic and Kobe. I know they took a ball. Shaq could do it. Shaq was crafty. Shaq gonna get down, right? Shaq go do his thing the best way he know possible. But these two, hell no. I'm not taking these two over Scottie Pippen and on Dennis Rodman. Hell no, man. There's no way in hell. Hell no. Because again, LeBron lost 6 NBA championships. And each of those championship finals LeBron lost, he mentally gave up. The dude just broke down. Okay? Not to forget to mention, I'm going to say this now, right? This ends this whole Jordan versus LeBron debate. How could LeBron James be possibly better than Jordan when LeBron James has ran from the teams he's supposed to be leading? 3 times now LeBron James has ran, right, from the teams he's supposed to be dedicated to, right? The first time, right, he left Cleveland and went to Miami. We gave him a pass because, again, David Griffin and Damian Gilbert wasn't giving him much help. He got tired of losing to the Boston Celtics, right? He wanted to be champion. Things wasn't working out in Cleveland. He was there long enough, so he wanted to go to another team. He got tired of being there, right? It just wasn't working out. So he wanted Cleveland to get them a new superstar, right? Which they eventually got Kyrie Irving. But again, he left there and went to Pat Riley's Miami Heat, right? To join his best friend, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Okay, that worked out, right? Now, when he got to Miami, y'all saw the opening game of the season, the debut season. These guys come out there in their own interest like you would in an All-Star game, right? The Heat introduced Wade, Bosh, and LeBron to their own theme music, right? These guys in their first press conference bragged about not winning 1, not 2, not 3, right? But not 4, but not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, right? They bragged about winning 8 NBA championships. What happened? They lost to the Dirk Nowitzki Dallas Mavericks, a team full of veterans, right? Deshaun Stevenson, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, who, by the way, these guys were already on their way out. Sean Marion, Tyson Chandler, these guys were old men. These guys were pretty much been playing a long time, right? You lost to Dirk Nowitzki, right? Caron Butler didn't even play. He was injured. He was out for the rest of that season, right? But you had Pedro Stoyanov, Brian Cardinal, who they call the janitor, right? Little J.J. Barea, the shortest guy, the littlest guy on the court, right? Beats the Miami Heat in 6 games. Okay? So that happened. Yes, you did beat the Thunder with Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, but those were youngsters, right? They were young. They didn't quite have the finals experience, right? And then you beat the San Antonio Spurs, right? But then the Spurs come back and beat you that second time. So they went 1-1, right? Led by Kawhi Leonard at 23 years old. Okay, so after losing to the San Antonio Spurs, instead of staying on the team, because remember, Greg Popovich kept his same San Antonio Spurs. None of them guys left, right? Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, those guys were faithful. They were loyal to that franchise. Kawhi Leonard was still on his rookie contract, right? Or I think he might have got re-signed by that time. But anyways, those guys kept the Spurs kept their same team. This dude leave after he lost to the Spurs? LeBron James runs back to Cleveland. So you leave Miami, you run back to Cleveland, right? All right, so when this guy runs back to Cleveland, right, the Cavaliers forgave him. They let all that go. His jersey being burnt the first time, fans cussing him out, him getting booed, they forgave him, right? This guy goes to Cleveland. They go to 4 NBA championships, right? They only win 1 out of that 4 run, right? Because they beat the 7-3-9 Warriors, all right? They did that. They came back down 3-1. That happened, right? But again, the Warriors get Kevin Durant. They lose twice. The first time, they lose 4-1, right? Kyrie Irving feels some type of way about LeBron. He don't want to be there no more. He leaves, right? The second time, this dude gets every player he wanted. Dwayne Wade, he brought him on there, right? You even had Derrick Rose playing with you, right? Jay Crowder, right? Everybody he wanted. Dan Gilbert, any player LeBron James wanted Dan Gilbert to get, he got, right? What happens? They get swept. Okay? And what happens after LeBron James gets swept from the Cleveland Cavaliers? He leaves and goes, he tucks his tail between his legs, leaves and goes to the Lakers. Okay? So again, 3 times he's ran, right? That's 3 times. Left, came back, returned, left Cleveland, went to Miami, left Miami, returned to Cleveland, left Cleveland, went to Lakers. That's now 3 organizations he's been a part of, right? This is the 3rd time. This is the 3rd organization he's been in a 10-year period. And then during his time with the Lakers, right? And this is crazy, right? the moment he gets to the Lakers, he gonna try to tell KD to leave the Warriors and sign with him, right? So that did happen. That was reported. He texted KD on the phone about joining him. KD says no. Then what happened last year? This dude gonna basically, after he got done playing against AD's Pelicans, this dude gonna take him out to Applebee's, right? Which is, again, there's been no player ever has taken another player from the rival team they just got done beating and taken out to eat, right? None of these guys done it. Kobe damn sure would never get caught doing it, right? But LeBron gonna take Anthony Davis out to Applebee's, right? Him and Rich Paul gonna have Anthony Davis sign with Rich Paul, which is Clutch Sports, his agency, right? And then gonna tell Anthony Davis not to play no more games, request trade. Basically, you're gonna request trade, right? Sign my agent, basically fire his other agent who got him all that money in New Orleans the first time, right? And request trade, right? And then again, Rob Pelinka was gonna have Lakers. They was gonna trade everybody, right? They was gonna not only trade those 5 first round draft picks, they was gonna trade Kuzma and Ingram, right? Lonzo Ball with Josh Hart, right? They was gonna give the New Orleans Pelicans all those pieces, right? Magic Johnson said no, right? So the reason why the Lakers still got Kyle Kuzma is because of Magic Johnson. What pissed Magic Johnson off is the fact that Rob Pelinka had Jeanie Buss, you know what I'm saying, go over again. What pissed Magic Johnson off is that the fact that Jeanie wouldn't trust Magic at all. That's what pissed him off, right? And then LeBron James is basically tampering to get Anthony Davis, right? Again, look how Anthony Davis did Drew Holiday wrong. Drew Holiday deserved to have that one season to finish off with the Pelicans that 1 year, right? Because again, nobody was in Anthony Davis' ear like the Spurs was in Kawhi Leonard for not playing. Kawhi Leonard's situation was totally different than Anthony Davis's. But this is Anthony Davis who decided to leave his Pelican team in the gutter, right? Not play at all, just sit out, right? Because if Anthony Davis would have played with the Pelicans, they might have made a playoff run. Him and Drew Holiday with Julius Randle, who became a better player, right? Who actually had a 3-point shot on him, was becoming a better perimeter shooter. They could have made the playoffs. With Efra Payton on there, right? They could have made the playoffs, but again, Anthony Davis said, because I want to get traded, I'm not going to play no more. Now, what type of player is that, right? He's not a player that's not somebody I can trust in a final series, especially if you've never been there before, right? So that's why this Bulls team will beat this Laker team, because these two here. Again, I understand how great LeBron is. I'm not taking that from him, but again, he's not necessarily the best guy. The guy lost 6 NBA championships. Jordan never ran away from the Bulls at all. Never. Even when his team lost to the bad boy Pistons, lost to Robin that 1 year, right? Twice, he stuck around with the same players. Jordan didn't complain about needing help, right? He didn't cry and beg to Phil Jackson to get him somebody else. No. He said, I'm going to work with these guys I have here. Me and Scottie Pippen going to get in this weight room. We're going to train harder than we ever did. And Jordan was extremely competitive. He hated losing. He hated losing more than ever. It burned Jordan to a soul losing a playoff series, let alone an NBA championship. He was not having that. Okay? That's what I'm saying. These three never lost the NBA Finals. This guy has. Kobe Bryant lost 2 NBA championships. And remember, it was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen that defeated Magic Johnson in 1991. The Showtime Lakers dynasty ended through these two. Okay? Because, again, that was the end of the Showtime Lakers, right? Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Brian Shaw, right? Michael Cooper, Body Divac, those guys' championship reign ended after facing Jordan. Okay? Because we all know Pat Riley left LA for New York and started working with Patrick Ewing, right? And already James Worthy and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was pretty much on their way to retirement too. Because Magic then, it was discovered that he had AIDS and he couldn't play no more. So Magic retired from basketball court and just went on to coaching after. So that was it. That was the end of the Showtime Lakers. And then when Shaq became a Laker and then when Kobe Bryant came in, Abdul-Jabbar and James Worthy were already retired because those were old men by that time. But no, Jordan and Pippen ended the Showtime Lakers. He ended that whole run. Like Kawhi Leonard ended the Golden State Warriors last year. But that's a video for another time. But again, Jordan did that. He beat Magic Johnson in the finals before, right? And Jordan can run the point guard too. Jordan can play the 1, 2, or the 3 if you need him to. Same thing with Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen can run the 2 or the 3, right? Now Rodman, I believe was strictly a power forward, but he might can play center too. But even this guy here, man, I don't know if Shaq would be dominating Gilmore. Again, Gilmore was 7'2". He had size. But that's the video, man. So again, I just had to show y'all that, man. These Laker fans are pissed off at the Bulls. I'm serious, man. Some Shannon Sharp, right? Skip Bayless, Chris Broussard, right? All these Laker fans, all these analysts, right, who kiss LeBron James behind every single year. The Lakers didn't make the playoffs, and they kept talking about LeBron James, right? No, I don't like the fact, again, Anthony Davis is not, LeBron and AD are not all-time Lakers. They're just not. I would rather have Artest, Ariza, Gasol, Robert Horry, right? James Worthy, Abdul-Jabbar, even Elgin Baylor, I would take up there, right? Those guys all played multiple seasons with the Lakers. They won championships. Again, you cannot be an all-time Laker unless you bring in an NBA championship, right? That's just period. When you play NBA 2K20 or any 2K series, any player that had on Lakers all-time team, those were all players that were in the NBA Finals. Every last one of them, right? Even Derek Fisher, right? All those guys, Paul Gasol, all those guys played in NBA championships. Every last one of them won titles. Jerry West included, right? There's not a single Laker on that all-time Laker list that you didn't see in the NBA Finals. Every last one of them are champions, right? Even Mitch Kupchak was a champion. Okay? So that's what I'm saying, man. This is Anthony Davis, who still has not won that Western Conference championship yet. How is he on this all-time list is beyond me. Okay? And somebody needs to stop using the Black Mama's account. Leave that account alone. Kobe Bryant has passed away. He's never coming back. He's done. Now, that account needs to rest in peace. But anyways, man, that's the video, folks. I hope y'all understand. Again, I hope Carcino for Life sees this. I want Carcino Life to make a video. What do you think? How do you think this Bulls team would do against this Laker team in a 7-game series, man? I want to hear what Carcino for Life will have to say. Anyways, folks, that's the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to my viewers, man. Thank you so much. I do this for you. Stay best, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.